Hello, my dear class 9 students. How are you all? Fine? Yes. So, this is the first lecture of this session of physics class 9th. Fine. So, अब चीज ये आती है कि what is physics now? What is physics? Yes. And what is this written here? And in which language? Huh? Yes. Question is coming to your mind. So, this is actually in Greek language, and it is what? Physics? Nahin, it is nature. Fine. And from this term nature only, physics is derived. Means what is physics? What is physics? So, this happening of day and night, changing of seasons, eruption of volcanoes, the boiling of water, the rotation of fan in your home, my voice which you can hear, this light which you can see, the image which you can see in your television, how the satellite revolves around the earth and earth revolves around the sun. This all are completely in physics. सब क्यों हो रहा है? Yes, just because of physics. Fine. In science, what big scientists say that physics is king of science and maths is queen of science. So what we can write? In simple way, we can say physics is basic laws of this physical world. Fine, this physical world means this is our world, which all things are physically present, that comes under physical world. Okay, so this was total introductory part of physics. Now we are moving ahead to our chapter. So now coming to this chapter, first chapter of physics, motion. Okay, so first we need to understand the concept of rest and motion. Okay, so what is rest? A body is said to be in state of rest when its position does not change with respect to a reference point. With respect to, in physics we will write with respect to as WRT. Okay, this is most used abbreviation in physics. Okay, if you write in board exams also, no problem. Okay, so what the definition tells? A body is said to be in state of rest when its position does not change with respect to a reference point. Now what is reference point? Anything, any position can be considered as reference point. For example, there is one house. And a boy is standing near the house. Okay, so he is standing near the house and he is not moving. Okay, neither here nor there. Okay, so he is considered to be at rest. इसका reference point इसके घर के पास है. Understood? Now, after some time, when the body will move to some distance, it will be said as motion. Now we will see what is motion. Motion, a body is said to be in motion when its position changes with respect to a reference point. Its position changes. Position should change. Earlier the boy was standing here only. Now after some time, the boy came here. Okay, so position of the boy got changed. Earlier the boy was standing here. Now the boy is here. So the position of the boy got changed with respect to the reference point. This was the reference point near the house. Okay, so when its position changes with respect to a reference point, it is said as motion. And the name of the chapter is also motion. So generally we will study the bodies which are moving in this chapter. Okay, let's move to the next. Now next topic, physical quantities. Okay, now what is this physical quantities? The quantities that can be measured is known as physical quantities. Quantities that can be measured, जिसको measure कर सके. For example, weight of a student. Weight of a student is 48 kg. That is physical quantity. Length of the road 5 kilometers. That is also a physical quantity. Okay, so this is physical quantity. Under physical quantities, we have two quantities: scalar quantity and vector quantities. Okay, under physical quantities we have two quantities: scalar quantity and vector quantities. Okay, now what is scalar quantities? The quantities which have only magnitude is known as scalar quantities. Which has only magnitude. Okay, means magnitude. Now what is magnitude? Magnitude means the value. Okay, value of any quantity. For example, 5 kilometer. 5 kilometer is a value. 5 kg, 48 kg. These are the values. So what can be example of scalar quantity? Mass, yes, distance, okay, and speed. What is speed? We will see afterwards, etc., etc. These are the example of scalar quantity. Now what is vector quantity? Definition is bit same, but only one difference: the quantities which have magnitude as well as direction is known as vector quantity. Means there will be magnitude, there will be some value, and there will be a direction also. Direction in the sense, magnitude means this road is 48 kilometers long and the direction towards east. Direction पता चल गया? Okay, means 48 kilometers east, 9 kilometers west. Direction पता चल रहा है? Yes, and sometimes we denote by sign also. Okay, minus negative length. Negative length means it is coming back. पीछे की तरफ है. It is also giving one direction. We will see afterwards. Okay, so examples will be, this will be some new terms for you: displacement, or you might have learned in lower classes also, velocity, acceleration, etc. If you have not studied, I will explain you, no problem. So examples are displacement, velocity, acceleration. Okay, fine. So this was physical quantities, under which we were having scalar quantities and vector quantities. Okay, now the next topic, distance. What is distance? The actual path length traveled by any object. Traveled by an object is called as distance. So actual path length means जितना वो object चला, okay, that will be distance. Whatever the distance the object has moved, the path length is known as distance. Fine. For example, a body was at A. कहाँ था? A में था. Okay. Now it has reached B. So what is the distance covered? Obviously it is 30. Okay. And when the object will move at D, when the object has reached D, the distance covered by the object is अभी B में था. Okay. Now the object has reached D, so distance covered is again 30. Yes. Now when the object returns back at 40, so distance traveled is 20. This all are in kilometers, so it will be 20 kilometers. When the object returns back at A, so C से A again it is 40. This is distance covered. Fine. I think you might have understood what is distance. Now some points we need to remember. Distance is scalar quantity. Scalar quantity means it will have only magnitude, no direction. यहाँ कुछ पता नहीं चला कि which direction it is going. Only we were knowing the values, the magnitude. Yes. So it is scalar quantity. Second point, it is always positive. हमेशा positive है. It will always be positive, and it will never be zero also. It will never be zero. Okay, it can never be zero. Okay, means if the body was at A, अभी भी वो A में है, what is the distance covered? No distance covered, है ना? If the body has reached B, तो हाँ, distance 30 kilometer is being covered. Okay. Next, SI unit. SI unit is meter divided by small m. Okay. You need to remember the SI units also. Okay. So next topic, displacement. Okay. So the shortest distance covered by any object. Shortest distance covered by any object is known as displacement, or the distance between the initial position and final position. ऐसा भी कहीं कहीं definition आपको मिलेगा. But the easiest derivation is shortest distance covered by any object. Okay. So what is shortest distance? Now you will understand. For example, this is your home. Okay, and this is your school. Fine. This is your home and this is your school. And the road from your home to your school goes something like this. ऐसे जाता है, फिर like this it goes. Okay, ऐसा होता है road है ना? So the total ये यहाँ से यहाँ जाने में जो distance लगा, this is actual distance, तो total path length. यहाँ से गाड़ी ऐसे गया, ऐसे ऐसे यहाँ पहुँचा. Okay, so the total distance from your home to your school when we go by this path is approximately 14 kilometers. है ना? But what is displacement from your home to your school? है ना? What is displacement from your home to school? The shortest distance. अब इन दोनों में shortest distance बनेगा कैसे? कौन सा होगा? This will be the shortest distance. Like this. Yes. इससे short तो कुछ हो नहीं सकता, है ना? You will say road नहीं है. Leave it. The shortest distance, whatever may be the shortest distance, that will be the displacement. Okay, this is the shortest distance. हो सकता है शायद ये 7 kilometers ही हो. Fine. The shortest distance. So what we can say कि from your home to school the displacement is 7 kilometers, and this is displacement. It is vector quantity. A vector quantity है, तो we need to tell the direction also. So from this position, if we consider the map, so if we are considering the map, ये ऐसा होता है, you might have studied in math set also, north, south, east, west. Fine. So direction is going that way, means southeast, है ना? So 7 kilometers southeast. This is the direction. Okay. Fine. Now second point, it can be positive, negative or zero. Okay. Positive, negative or zero. For example, this is a line, this is our negative, zero, this is our negative axis, -1, -2, minus, okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so positive displacement, if the body is going in positive x direction या positive y direction, okay, for example here the body came here from origin, so it has covered 2 units or 2 kilometers if you are considering 2 units or 2 kilometers, so it is in positive direction. This is positive displacement. When the body comes in negative direction, that will be negative displacement. For example, the body came here, so displacement will be -2. Okay, वो minus हो जाएगा. And this minus is also telling the direction. I told कि minus भी direction बताता है. So this minus is telling that body is coming backwards. पीछे आ रहा है. Now I also told for zero. For zero, for example, there is one body. It starts its movement from here. यहाँ से यहाँ गया, यहाँ से यहाँ, and it again came back to its initial position. So shortest distance covered between the 2 points. जहाँ से चालू किया वहीं पहुँच गया. Yes. So the shortest distance between these 2 points is 0. Why? Because the initial point and final point was same. जहाँ से start किया वहीं आप वापस आ जाता है the body. So what we see, the shortest distance. The shortest distance देखा जाता है. Fine. The shortest distance between the first point and the last point, initial and final, is 0. We can see in the example of square or rectangle also. The body starts from here. It traveled a distance and came back to that initial point. In this case also, the distance traveled is, displacement is 0. Distance is traveled. Distance यहाँ पे भी traveled हुआ है according to its circumference. जितना इसका circumference होगा, okay, that will be the distance traveled. The perimeter of this square will be distance, but displacement is 0. Remember this thing. Okay, so this was the concept of displacement. SI unit of displacement is meter. Same for distance, same for displacement. Meter. Okay, fine. Next topic, speed and velocity. We will understand this concept of speed and velocity by difference between them. Easy, eh? We will understand speed. First, we will see the definition. The rate of change of distance is called as speed, and the rate of change of displacement is called as velocity. Now what is this rate of change of? Rate of change of means with respect to time or divided by time. For example, we can say speed is equals to distance by time. So this divided by time, ये जो divided by time है ना, यही है. This is only rate of change of. Rate of change of means कितना चेंज हो रहा है. ओके, विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू व्हाट? किसके रिस्पेक्ट में देखेंगे? विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम. तो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ डिस्टेंस, तो डिस्टेंस में कितना चेंज आ रहा है विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू व्हाट? टाइम. तो रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ डिस्टेंस. इन द सेम वे फॉर वेलोसिटी, द रेट ऑफ चेंज ऑफ displacement is called as velocity. Rate of change of displacement, distance and displacement. Okay, so for velocity, displacement by time. This was the first difference. Second, distance is scalar, so speed is also scalar. It is scalar quantity. It is vector quantity because this is vector quantity because of displacement. Okay. Third, it is always positive. It is always positive. It can be positive, negative or zero. Why? Because distance, we have already studied, distance is always positive. तो उससे जो derive हुआ quantity, that will also be always positive. In the same way for velocity, velocity is derived from displacement, and we know displacement can be positive, negative or zero. In the same way, velocity can also be positive, negative or zero. And last, its SI unit. SI unit is meter per second. Here also SI unit is same. SI unit is meter per second. Why? Because distance, SI unit of distance is meter and SI unit of time is second. So meter by second, meter per second. Here also displacement is measured in meter by second, so meter per second. Okay, so this was our topic. Fine. So we will keep class till here only. Thank you.